Hey YouTube, this isn't going to be a professional video by all means, but for the last couple weeks I've been looking to save some space in my garage slash man cave for rods. Leaning them up against the wall leaves marks, and naturally don't want to leave them outside. So with the help of my son, we kind of did a little brainstorming and figured, the backside of a garage door is a huge waste of space, especially in two-car garage. You're looking at a 9.5 foot opening times 2, so it pretty much eats up the entire long side of my garage. So we wanted to come up with an idea that we could mount rods to the back side of these doors that would also work and rotate, naturally moving up and down without interfering or causing damage to the rods. Okay, so you see here, just to kind of give you an idea what it looks like, it's very simple. These are 50 class reels, 5'6" rods, pretty heavy duty. Spacing had to be a little further apart naturally so that they did not hit each other during their rotation. You move on over here, naturally get a lot more rods. So this kind of gives you a perspective to some lighter, medium stuff hanging from these versus the bigger stuff here. So I've got some bait casters, a couple spinning rigs down the bottom. I've actually, you could even double up. If you notice here, I've got 2 rods in one, one holding location. So to kind of give a demo here, I'm going to go ahead and hit this garage door, and you'll see, try to back up to get everything in frame. You'll see as the garage door opens, the rods just rotate in their holders, no problem. Just like clockwork, sit in there, and you could pull them down from overhead while the garage door's up. While you're loading, you can pull them down, or pull them out of their slots when the garage door's down. Okay, so that shows you this one here. Let me get back here, just let it finish up. And you see when the garage door shuts, they fall right back into place. Pretty simple. Same deal over here with the smaller stuff. They will rotate. Try to get a little closer here. You'll see they'll rotate as the garage door spins, not hitting anything. Once again, you can pull them down from overhead. Back up. Pull them down from overhead so you can load the boat. And then once everything's all loaded back up, just drop them back down. Okay, so to cover a materials list, in case any of you guys want to do this, first off, this is really a cheap do-it-yourself project, super cheap. All right, so these are 1x4s, pine. I did get the better stuff, so there's not a lot of knots and stuff I got to deal with, so you can pretty much put your screws wherever you want to. My span from here to here was 20 3/4. So basically, you can get, out of 2 8-footers, you can get 2 complete holders. So one there and one there. So cut these at 20 3/4. Your measurements will be totally different naturally. And these are 1.5 inch, I think a Schedule 40 PVC couplings, 1.5 inch. Credit that to my son. I was going to buy a piece of 1.5 PVC and cut each one of these. And he was like, "Dad, that's crazy. Why don't you just buy these?" So these are 79 cents, all right? So I'm gonna go over here to the material list. So here's your 1x4s. I think they were $6 each for an 8-footer. Those 2 8-footers there, I've got enough to do way more rods than I even have. And then you've got your 1.5 inch PVC couplings. Naturally, Pretty much any screws you can get your hands on. We're not talking about supporting anything real heavy here. So I just used 1 5/8" drywall screws. I did support each one of these independently with a screw here and a screw at the top, each one. So material list, simple, 1x4s, your 1.5" PVC, and hold on, there's something else I'm missing. Yeah, Coors Light, or your beer of choice, whatever. So hopefully you guys can utilize this. Real cheap, man. Each one of these, I would say those 4 bigger rod holders and this one here cost me less than $15, and I still have plenty of material to, you know, go from top to bottom if I wanted to. Which, who knows, maybe I will. Hopefully you guys can utilize this, and you know, I guess you can leave comments or whatever people do that look at YouTube videos. This is my first one, so hopefully you guys find it useful. Go ahead and put this up one more time. And hopefully this little demo here can spark up some creativity with you guys, and you can put it to use yourself and get your rods off the wall. Talk to you later. Bye.